to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
And I were watching The Bear and something else that was like Hulu, wrapped in a Hulu thing.
Uh-huh.
Constantly hymns.
Oh yeah,
It was
that would have never flown back in the day.
and you know, to the point where it's a meme. Like if there is a commercial somewhere in something that Piper and I are watching,
Yeah,
and it doesn't break into it, we both go
hymns.
for erectile dysfunction.
Well, here's what's funny is I remember Legit Streetcars.
Yes.
He did.
Oh, he's got a whole line of cars and like old themes.
Well,
like his logo.
He did Hims commercials for. He was sponsored by Hims for a while, but it was the hair growth stuff because it's kind of thin up top, and he doesn't do them. He hasn't done them in a while, so that ran its course, or maybe he didn't care for it, or the product didn't work for him, or whatever that thing was. But I thought it was funny because he used to do it all the time, and I haven't seen it in a while.
They got I only know this from a stock perspective. So Hims publicly traded.
Oh, really?
Somewhere in February. They ran with and like publicized the Wegovy, a pill, not the injection.
Yeah.
And that their new service at like $44 for the pill, not the injection, was going to be something they were going to be offering their customers.
I've seen that, yeah.
And stock price that day on the public announcement, boom, through the roof.
Really?
If you could catch it, you made tons of money.
Oh.
Only to then...
That wasn't true.
Like 2 weeks or so later, him starts hitting a bunch of scanners and like trackers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it was because the Danish company that makes the actual Wegovy pharmaceutical was coming out with their own pill, and the Hims product was a compound version of that, which is not approved by the FDA.
Oh.
Last year, we're in 2026. It may have been in 2024 leading into a good chunk of 2025 because there was such a shortage of the Wegovy Ozempic products.
Yeah.
The FDA allowed a carve-out for compound, essentially generic versions of the pharmaceuticals to be made at cheaper prices with like made in laboratories, not from the two big companies that make. Eli Lilly makes Zepbound, and this Danish Novo something makes Ozempic.
Yeah.
Because of the shortage, because Americans are so
fat.
Yeah. In a bad way.
Yes.
We're going to turn that food pyramid upside down and eat raw milk. Fuck. There was a shortage, so the FDA allowed laboratories to create knockoffs or take some of the compound and mix it with other stuff that made it affordable. That ended somewhere near the tail end of last year, if not like January 1 type of thing. The carve-out ended. So Hims was running with effectively a generic compounded version of Ozempic in a pill, and then saying they were offering it at this ridiculously cheap price, and the Danish pharmaceutical company went, no, you can't really do that anymore. Plus, that's our shit. And then the stock went the other way.
Oh.
Because
they're at like $17 right now.
Yeah, because now it's an because they're in a at least the last I saw litigation over their ability to do that.
It's still on their website.
Yeah, it may be until
the Wegovy pill.
It might be a thing where, so they could be selling.
It says
they
Novo
could be,
on the pill.
Right. So they could have just switched to the actual commercial one and not their cheaper knockoff one.
Oh, I see.
In order to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Who else jumped on that bandwagon?
I thought it wasn't possible to make that in a pill, and that's why it was always an injection.
It is. It's just not as
Potent.
efficient.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't know how the chemicalinatings that they've done to make it happen.
We don't want you to know.
But I just don't think it's as efficient.
Yeah.
As that. It's a lot like it reminds me of my sister has this like anemia situation going on, and if you have a shortage of iron in your blood, they make like an oral supplement that you can take, but a lot of it is essentially digested out and lost to the GI tract.
To the poop.
But yeah.
So you're clanking out iron?
Or she was so funny. Yeah, just fucking anvils.
Just
clang,
clink.
clang.
Oh, there's my iron pill.
Clang. And we'll just move that around looking for gold. It's a black sand shit. But she's was critically anemic.
Yeah.
That she would not be able to ingest enough pills.
Oh.
To get the retention of iron that she needed, so she had to do an IV.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doodad.
Yeah. Because your GI tract just wrecks that shit.
Something tells me that the pill was probably in a similar state. Like, if you were to take the injection as it is orally, somehow you wouldn't get but a fraction of the efficiency, right. And somehow now they have figured out how to do that.
They pack it in something that protects it a little bit so it can get absorbed.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they do it. There's like who's the guy? The guy that made the patent for the white powder that's used as the binder for pharmaceuticals.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's dead, but that's why it's all white. That's why most pills are white, because the powder he made is white.
So they're adding color to it to make them like blue or pink or yellow.
Right.
Yellow. What is yellow?
Anyway, yes. What were we doing? Hey, welcome to Sad Dad's Club Podcast, episode 380. I'm the Lord Fu.
I'm Jim. What's happening?
Pills.
Don't like them. I don't want to take them if I don't have to.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
So,
I mean, could you do injections?
I don't know.
Could you give yourself a shot?
Probably.
Have you seen a
shot of Old Smoky?
Hey, I have Lagavulin, and it's amazing.
Orange cream. What if I just opened this and started drinking?
My wife will drive you home. Just start checking it. I got a funnel over here. We could just
yeah, just one shot it.
What do you got? You got anything?
Yeah, I got a complaint.
Oh, shit, here we go. My dad had complaints, too. Boy, he was
I have technical issues. I complained about this a little bit before the show. You've heard some of this.
Okay, so I've been primered.
We talked about this on the show. I bought this little device called a RatGDO.
Yep.
RatGDO standing for Garage Door Opener.
Oh.
Works with my Chamberlain MyQ Garage Door Opener to put that garage door opener into a HomeKit network, so to work with Apple's home software, so you can use Siri and your CarPlay. It'll show up in CarPlay and this.
Oh, right.
That thing's been great. I love it. I love the fact that it's just in CarPlay, and I can, when I go out the garage to walk the dog, I can tell Siri to close the fucking door.
Do you know how long have you had it?
I don't know. It's been probably a year and a half or so.
Okay, I was just trying to gauge how long you've had it.
Yeah, maybe 2 years.
Okay.
It's been pretty solid. I mean, there's been firmware updates. It was fairly new when I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was on maybe revision 2 or 3 of the original board.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really small printed circuit board with a chip on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's programmable with firmware that you pick what you want it to do. And in this case, I want the HomeKit software.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I install on it. I use it with HomeKit. It's been pretty solid for months. Like, just shows up, open the door, close the door, tell Siri to open and close the door. It works great. Then in about the last week and a half, it just is like, no response. And I'm like, what is happening with the RatGDO? It's like no responsing, and sometimes it won't open the door. And so I start digging into it, and it won't. It was like one revision of software back. It wasn't that big of a difference as far as fixes. But I'm like, oh, let me try and update the firmware. It crashes in the middle of a firmware update.
Oof.
It
does it have an IP address?
Yeah, so it has its own like web server built into it. Yeah. So it has a number obviously on my network, and I can log into it and like do firmware updates. I can do it with my phone, whatever. And so in troubleshooting, I'm like, okay, well maybe if I just remove it out of my home app, delete it out of there, and then unpair it from home in the device,
right?
Then I'll just re-add it. Well, I do that, and now it can't be re-added to home.
No, Jim.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
It like gets to the very end and goes, make sure your phone is on the Wi-Fi. And I'm like, yeah, it is on the fucking Wi-Fi. You know?
Right.
So that's been pretty frustrating. So I've been talking to the guys who are writing. They're volunteers. They're not people they're not making any money off of this. These guys are like writing this software package on their own time. They're
pet project. Yeah,
it's like just a project thing for them to do. And no complaints whatsoever. So I'm like, chat, hey, I'm seeing this problem and this kind of thing, and they're like, all right, well, I'll see if I'll get to it this weekend. I'll try and unpair and repair. And in the process, another guy comes into the chat, and he's like, oh, make sure you get rid of the bridge. And I'm like, oh, I don't even know it made a bridge in HomeKit. So he tells me where to look. Oh, that's okay, bridges. And I don't find a bridge for the RatGDO, but what I do find in there is a bridge for WEMO from Belkin, which I do have some WEMO devices. But I'm like, they fucking killed that. I don't need this in here. So I delete the bridge, not really realizing that's the thing that was the glue holding all of my WEMO devices to my network so that HomeKit can use them.
Right.
So now all of my switches and shit that were WEMO are no longer part of HomeKit. My fucking garage door opener doesn't work with HomeKit.
Are you the only one that used the RatGDO in the way that you've talked about?
Oh, hell no.
So your wife uses it, Melly.
Chandler,
Davis,
Melly. Yeah, everybody uses it.
Okay.
So it's just gone for them now, because I deleted it.
You mentioned a ways back, I think you said you had it like locked in or worked with a geofencing feature. Like if you get close, it would do defense.
Well, what it does is HomeKit by its nature doesn't show you the garage door opener until you're a certain distance from the house.
Okay.
And so in CarPlay, for instance, it will pop up when you get close to the house. It pops up the garage door opener pane in CarPlay so that you can tap it and have it open or close the door.
Interesting.
So normally that pane's not there when you're, I don't know what it is, quarter mile or whatever from the house.
Right.
That pane, once you're within the quarter mile, it pops up just automatically. You don't have to do anything. It just does it. The only thing that is automatic is our front door lock. When you come in close to the house, it will automatically unlock the front door. And then after 4 minutes, it relocks the door. But that's not affected. Let's not talk about that. But so it's just a pain. It's super convenient, and you don't really realize how nice it is to have that functionality when all of a sudden it's just gone. And you're like, God damn it. Every time I've taken the dog out for a walk this week, it's fuck. And then the MyQ app, it tells me, oh, your door's been open for 30 seconds, and it's got a counter and it shows you time. I hit the close door button, it won't close. In the fucking app for the garage door.
Ooh.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting out there pressing Shannon had to finally open the door and close it. So now I'm just using the front door, and I got to take keys with me because what if that doesn't work?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So before I had 2 ways to get in the house. Now I'm down to 1. And what if that doesn't work? I better have fucking keys to get in.
Ramming speed.
It's just like stupid. So
I have not ever poked at this, so I'm going to ask are you an Apple question?
Okay.
Are you like pretty much, are you like the primary person in your family plan? Like, are the kids on your, like a family Apple plan for you?
The people who are on the family are within the family because Chandler wants to be on his own.
Yeah.
Is just Shanna and Millie and I.
Okay.
But yes, I'm the main.
So if you were to do like a Find My, because you're the owner, you would see Mellie's device because it's under your Apple thing.
Possibly. I
know she would probably have to share her location, and she could turn it off.
I mean, I see her phone.
Right.
So, like, she shares her location with me, and I can see her.
Okay.
I can see Chandler.
We'll say Shan because there's no reason why Shan would hide her location from me. Here's what I'm curious. Here's my question.
Okay.
Is there a way to geofence a device in your network to be like, if you cross this, send me an alert?
Oh, I believe there is. There's like automations and stuff.
Fantastic.
I believe there is.
Okay. I'll have to poke around for that.
Okay. I'm fairly certain that you can do that.
Because here's the deal.
You have a stalker?
I'm currently unemployed.
Right.
My dad likes to just
pop in.
You
want some moments notices.
I don't grind on my dad's location unless it's Friday when I know he may be coming down.
Sure.
But of late, he just shows up. And the last couple times I've been on a walk or I haven't been here, so then it's been problematic. Like, if you just tell me, you're in.
I at least want to have pants on.
Right. Now he may right.
Yeah.
I don't want to have 2 hands full of meat in an incognito window. And you're like, hey, could you print me out my 1099s for my Little League umpiring forms? Like, I need 30 seconds, Dad. 1 minute. Yeah! And I'm going to light a candle and we're good.
Well, maybe this is a better discussion for like, hey, Dad, if you're coming by, can you tell me? I mean, there's that too.
I don't know if he would remember it. Because he told my sister.
You do have a stalker.
Yeah, I have a stalker. He told my sister, God, this was months ago. Because he has an Apple, he has an AirTag. I put an AirTag on his fucking keys.
Yes.
Because his phone doesn't always have signal and wouldn't always report his location to me. So I put an AirTag on his car keys.
Can you see the location of his AirTag?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The frequency in which it updates, unless you're grinding on it.
Wait, this is your AirTag, not for him, for you? Or it's for him, but you can also see it?
It's for me. As a redundancy to his phone. So when he would go down to like Arizona, and as an older gentleman of an untethered society would be at his, he gets there. He doesn't say shit to his adult children that he made it there safe as a 70-plus-year-old.
Right.
So I will look at his AirTag and his phone, realize he's at where he's supposed to be, and then I will send something out to my siblings. Dad made it safe.
He's there.
He's there.
He's not telling you, but I will.
Right. At some point, my sister checked in with him ahead of me, or he called her for some reason unrelated, and he was like, I'm here, but Jay knows where the fuck I am anyway. He's stuck at me at all times.
Oh my God.
He's like, if I breathe, he knows that I did it. Wherever I'm at, he knows.
That's funny.
And so she made a joke to me. Anyway, but of late, I think I need like a geofence of like if he makes it past Claude Channa statue, then he's not going to umpire a game. He's actually making his way down. Probably Newcastle. If he gets past Newcastle, it's like a 90-10 that he's coming here and not doing a Little League game at Mahaney or something. But it is quite fun. But today was one of those days where I was out, and he's like, I need some stuff. I'm like, Dad.
Okay.
But if I had an alert, to give me a heads up, I probably wouldn't have started my walk and had to turn around.
This is Apple's website. Get notified when a friend's location changes in Find My on iPhone.
Fuck yeah. All right. I'm doing it.
Use the Find My app to get a notification when your friend's location changes. You can get notified when a friend arrives at a location, leaves a location, or isn't at a location.
Okay. I'll do it.
So apparently, yes, you can do that. You use the Find My app on your phone.
Okay.
You tap on people.
Yep.
And then you tap on the person. And then you go to notifications. You tap add and then tap notify me. And then probably there's some setup.
Yeah, easy. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
it's not a geofence, but I'll take, if he leaves the fucking house, then...
Well, I would imagine you could just like set it so it's within a specific range of your location.
Okay.
I don't know how they do
well,
this. I'd
rather know when he left the house, because if he gets here, then it's already fucking too late.
Well, I figured if you know he's like a mile out, is that too soon? Is that not enough time?
Probably. Like today, specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Saturday,
So if you're like not here, it would be good to know that he has left the house.
Right.
So that way,
right.
you know to come home.
Right, I got to get home. Like Saturday, so my brother has a Kia K5 LX, 138,000 miles.
Is this the transmission that died?
Transmission took a shit.
All right.
So Venus and I were, I don't remember where we were at a pocket at, but we were off Kirby somewhere, and we were on our way back into town. We were heading to Costco, and my brother calls the phone, answer it in the car. Like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, we're at your house. We need the truck.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I think you mentioned
and I'm
that.
like, okay, well, I can remote open the door, and he's just like, well, dude, just stop by. We're right at the Kirby, right there.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be there in 3 minutes. And they had planned a whole transit, but they needed the truck, obviously. Without, we'll just walk in the house and get the keys. Well, it's not fucking Mustang Valley. It's,
right.
You don't just walk into a house.
Right.
Probably
not around here.
And my son's probably like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Fucking.
He's on incognito with his pants off.
Yeah, with 2 hands full of meat. You're like, woohoo!
Like father, like son.
Hey, yeah, this one does.
Good job, son.
Yeah. Fill those socks.
You'll get bigger meat.
Yeah. Anyway, it's woohoo! Sorry, wife. Sorry, daughter. Shit. Anyway, and it just started occurring to me that maybe because he's just freewheeling.
Yeah.
If I had a 20-minute head start,
well,
it might help out.
Yeah.
But now I'll do that, and then he won't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I've never done that, so I don't know what the options are as far as the location setup. But yeah, it sounds like that would do what you want.
It's funny you would mention the IT stuff, though. The last 3 or so weeks, I've been over at Venus's dad's house, just tidying up some computer things every once in a while, and then I got a call from. There's Venus's family has pretty much been in the on her dad's side has pretty much been in the Folsom area since like God's time type of thing. Like he's an OG, like Mr. Folsom. Her dad is like Mr. Folsom.
Yeah.
I handle Mr. Folsom's IT stuff. I'm the son-in-law that does all of Mr. Folsom.
You're the
stuff.
IT guy.
Right. And in a chat, we were talking, just shooting the shit about stuff. Like his high school buddies that are still in the area in Folsom that are now in the 70 pluses still meet at a bar, but not always drinking alcohol because they're trying to manage health things.
Right.
But they all get together and they shoot the shit. Anyway, he was telling me in this conversation at his house that he was a new Rotary member, I think, that he was talking to.
He has an RX-7?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
not that kind of Rotary.
He's like small block Chevy.
You're talking about like the Rotary
Rotary,
Club.
like civic, whatever that
The
community club thing is.
Sure.
He's like
I know what you're talking about.
Mr. Folsom. Yeah, he wouldn't know anything about the brap. Anyway, someone new, and they were talking shop and whatever this younger person than him did, and she started talking about technical stuff, and he said, I don't do any of that. And I have a son-in-law, and he handles all my IT.
He handles all the Wi-Fis.
He's all my tech. If it needs a GB or a Wi-Fi or a cable nating, my son-in-law does it. He's the greatest. And it was funny. We had a giggle over it, and then Venus has a giggle over it. And then roughly about a week later, Venus starts sending me screenshots of one of his homies that's in this like Folsom club of his OG friends that meet at this bar. He's got a technical question, a computer question. He was hacked, and he just he thinks he's fixed, but he wants to talk. Just has a couple questions.
Okay.
And at the time, I'm busy doing some coding things, and I'm like, I can rando, and then computer things, and hack.
Yeah.
And you're like, is this I was looking at deviled eggs recipes, or was this like I was on an online poker site, or was this like I'm looking for Jerry Ryan titty pictures?
Right.
What kind of I was hacked?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a friend of Chuck's. I'll call him back around noon. And he gives me this story. And this is where we're at with where sophistication of hacks has gone. One, the gentleman is a kind soul. He's not a moron, but he's not tech savvy.
Sure.
Which is probably the case for most generation, anyone above you and me.
Yeah.
16 up, unless you're in technology, you're probably someone that struggles.
The boomer gen.
Yeah. You're a struggler.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Tech sort of like launched a little bit over their heads at some point.
It was very fast. If you were fine in the 80s and you were middle-aged, this thing probably started to skip by you faster than you were ready for.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where it happened or what he was doing, but someone opened a Bitcoin account with his credentials, his ID, created an account, and then somehow at some point had compromised his system that it was siphoning his Bank of America stuff into this Bitcoin.
For real?
Yes, for real. Was moving money at the early stages. I would wager like test deposits from A to B to see whether or not something was going to get caught.
$10.
Yeah, 10, 100, 10.
How much can we get?
Right. Short increments to, I guess, stay under the radar. He didn't specifically say, but there was money that went from A to B in this Bitcoin account.
Yikes.
So then he realizes, after seeing his bank deposits, as someone who's probably above our generation, manages their money from like a register, like a checkbook register, or actively watches their bank statements in paper, realized money was going from somewhere that he was not sending it.
Yeah.
And then, oh shit. So he goes to his banks and credit cards and shuts stuff down, resets passwords. And then proceeds to contact the Bitcoin fuck. I don't know the name of the site, but it's a...
Is it like the wallet people or something?
Yeah, it's like it's like a hub of Bitcoin. It's like a centralized point.
Okay.
Kraken? I think it was Kraken. Anyway.
Yikes, dude.
He contacts them, and he's like, I have an account, but I don't know my stuff, and I didn't open it. And his understanding is that there is a guy at this place that's helping him unfuck this thing, but he has also contacted his bank people and either gotten or been refunded and stopped transactions to whatever this funnel is.
Okay.
So he has already contacted his bank.
So like the transactional part of it has been turned off.
Has been turned off.
And has he actually gotten money back from the bank?
Yes.
Oh.
So yes.
Okay.
So he's got...
So he has no money out of pocket at this point.
Right.
But there's money that has been moved into this Kraken wallet.
Right.
And now he's talking to the Kraken folks.
Yes.
Trying to get the money back.
Trying to... This is the boomer part.
Okay.
Trying to resolve the security problem that got him here in the first place.
Well, I can understand that because how does somebody make an account in your name?
Right.
Right.
And I believe because it's a Bitcoin wallet and
those are like anonymous, right?
I think he's double dipping. Yeah. He's double dipping his understanding of there's no actual money here anymore, but yet there's some sort of Bitcoin representation. But your bank has said, all right, yep, like an insurance type of thing, your money is here.
FDIC or
so
whatever.
He may see money that is, but he can't get to it. So he is.
So there's some unobtainium money that was his that technically isn't really his anymore because he was insured back.
Right.
So he doesn't really have the rights to it.
Right.
Without some sort of FDIC fuckery.
And his ability to describe this to me is already suspect. So I can't be 100% positive that what his representation was actuality. But this is the general gist I'm getting from him. So he is working with this person that he says is from the Kraken Bitcoin side.
Okay.
And he's almost done fixing the problem, but every once in a while he calls him and he says, I need to remote into your computer.
Oh, no.
And I went, Billy, full stop.
Anytime someone wants to do that, that's a big
stop.
Yeah.
There's no reason that guy, to solve your problem, needs to remote into your computer. I tell you what, do not answer the phone when that guy calls. He's like, his name is Sean, but it sounds like he has an Indian accent. And I went, Billy, stop. Stop.
How did he go to Kraken's website directly?
He didn't explain it.
Because that's the breakdown, right?
Yeah.
How did he get in touch with these people to begin with?
Right. Is the place that he is saying is a thing the actual end point? Is it the part of the scam? Either way, he's allowing this guy to remote into his computer to fix a problem that he told me his banks had already resolved. And I'm like,
then you should be done.
I said, listen.
Unless you're a hacker du jour,
there is no,
and you want to take that fucking call center down.
There is no reason that gentleman needs access to your computer. He's like, oh, well, he says he's almost done, and he seems like it. I'm like, you're a kind soul, Billy. I'm telling you right now.
Scam.
You should there's no reason.
Yeah.
If your actual financial institutions are telling you they've reset your stuff, you have new numbers, new cards, new username, password, all of that is done, there is nothing you need from that guy. The game it's over.
Yeah.
Whatever is over there, you didn't have access to and you didn't start it anyway. Stop calling that person, accepting their calls, letting them access to your computer. And then I said, is this a new computer? Or is this a computer that I fixed years back for Jim because of an online poker thing? He's like, no, I just bought this in February at Staples. And I went, here's the deal.
At Staples.
Yeah. Hey, man.
You got that?
Hey, man. Shit. I mean, at the point, Ram was already fucked, so he probably got a deal. I mean, at this point,
Yeah. At Staples.
At Staples, I'm like, here's what. Is there anything on that computer
that you give a shit about
that you actually need? He's like, oh, there's some pictures on it and some documents. I said,
we're gonna have to copy that shit off and
I
wipe
said,
it.
Here's what I recommend. Under no circumstances do you power that thing on. And he's like, really? And I went, is there something that is actually dire that doesn't exist somewhere else that you need off that computer?
Turn
and
off
he's
the
like,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, there's a couple, like a pictures folder and some documents. And I went, okay, you get a USB stick, you power it on, you click, you drag to the USB stick, and then you power the machine off. He's like, okay. Well, I have like a 1-year tech support and I said, perfect. You copy what you need to
And
this
take it to them.
USB stick. You unplug all the cables. You walk into Staples and you say, I've been hacked. I would like a full wipe and OS rebuild of my machine. And they will know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They will know exactly what you're talking
that's
about.
so scary.
It will at a Staples type of tech support, Geek Squad, Best Buy doodad. It'll probably take them, if they're not busy, an hour or less. This is not a week-long process. 24, 48 hours max, depending on their workload. They will know exactly what you're telling them. I will get a pen. I will tell you exactly what you need to say, and they will know exactly what you're talking about. And they will be more than happy to just re-image that drive and not power it on up to the OS with it on their network, because that's probably scaring the shit out of them too. So they'll be like, sweet, a fucking wipe? Absolutely. Easiest fucking $75 warranty that we'll make on the books. Fantastic. But I could not, and he was like, oh, okay, perfect. But I could not get him. I don't know if you have a person in your circle somewhere that contacts you for support.
Yes.
I have at least 2
Uh-huh.
that think when they get maybe it's closer to 3. When they get a spam text, spam email, or a pop-up or a spam call, that they think answering or responding, hey, fuck you, how'd you get this number, is the proper protocol. Like, there are at least 3 people I know that I cannot convince. If you see those things, shut the lid, delete the mail, delete the text.
Yeah.
And report to spam if those features are afforded. Responding in any way, answering the phone, jawing at an AI script, or some dude not of this continent reading a script, or some low income southern whatever reading a script. It's all it does is flag your number, your email address, your text.
This is a good place to start contact.
As a thing that will answer a positive response. And then they will sell that number or email to the next person who's buying lists.
Known good number.
He could not let go that he thought that the he was having a genuine conversation with Sean.
Right.
And he was
Yeah.
okay, I have to just let this go. Like,
and he's like,
but I'm telling you, you are in danger from continuing to let this guy remote into your computer.
did the guy ever tell him he needed to go get any gift cards?
Right. Honestly, that's where I was
Yeah.
when I picked up the phone and I was like, calling him, like, did he? So, like, money was transferred? Yes. Did he ask you to go get Walmart gift cards? And he's like, no, it was just straight from my account. And I went, fuck.
Even better
Wow,
for them.
Fantastic. Great. And he ended up in a
Looney bin?
I haven't checked in a week, but he did all the things that he was supposed to that I'd asked, and he hasn't called back.
Mm.
But there was this funny moment I had with Venus the other day where I was like, somewhere on some random day at a bar in Folsom, there's a group of people that all have the same IT guy.
Right.
I'm Mr. Folsom IT guy.
Yeah, you are.
Just ran. So I'm telling loosely this story to my dad, and he's like, "You should just start a thing, like a service, and just because you." I'm like, Dad, I'm not going out looking for people that got fucked,
Right.
because I can walk them through it, because that's terrifying for some people.
Yeah.
But it was funny because Venus is like, there's a group of people that you probably don't know that all sit around a table and go, wow, fucking, I had to have my phone rebuilt. When I call this guy, the Chuck knows, my computer from Staples, that's fucked. When I call this guy, the Chuck knows, and Chuck would be like, I called this guy because I fucked my laptop looking for deviled eggs. It's quite funny.
I think it was Monday. I got a text message from my father-in-law. So he's 85, right? And he, for a while, had a pretty good grasp of stuff.
Yeah.
Technically, a decent grasp of things, but nowadays, no.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hit the hump.
Yeah. And I get this message, and it's a picture of his computer screen. I don't get a screenshot. I get a picture of his computer screen that's like, how do I get my mail to look the way it used to look?
Oh.
His mail app. And I'm like, I don't even know what your mail app looked like.
Yeah,
so how do I
used to look
like?
Yeah.
So that there was this whole conversation, and I'm like, I don't know what you did, man.
Luckily for me, at this point, if it is anything suspect with my dad, he shuts the lid or doesn't touch the email.
Yeah.
And we're in a good, safe space with that. Although he's bringing his laptop down Friday because he can't orient his Chrome tabs in the way that he wants.
Okay.
And he doesn't know how to share a YouTube video that he's watching.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to walk him through that.
All right. Is it a Windows machine?
Yes.
Okay.
I've taught this man how to use an iPhone. There really isn't a reason why he shouldn't be able to figure out his Chrome tabs.
Yeah.
Like his Umpire site that he uses, I think, is bitching at him because it was a saved tab that had like an authentication chain already built into it.
Yeah.
And so it's bitching at him.
Yeah.
And so I don't understand what's going on here. Well, just reset your tab to the login without being already authenticated.
Yeah.
And then save that as to open all these tabs, use current, and you'd be fine. But nope. I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it comes to being compromised, rest assured at this point, if he's somewhere where he shouldn't be, he just closes his lid.
Yeah.
And then shows up randomly and be like, they got me.
Yeah. I mean, I got Raj working because finally I understood what
he was looking for.
compared to what he sent me, what he was actually looking for, and I was like, oh yeah, that was how it was.
Was
I
it just
remember
UI stuff?
It's just a UI thing, and it was like it's him and Diane, and they have multiple email accounts that come into macOS Mail.
Okay.
And they all have their own inboxes, but then they like to look at the main box, which mixes them all, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And in my mail, what I'm looking at in mail is I want my mailbox and my list of mail and then the preview. So I want to click on the thing and have the mail preview. I don't want to open new windows.
Yeah. No.
He doesn't like it like that.
Oh.
So he's got the list of mailboxes, then he clicks on the main mailbox and that shows the entire screen of the mail window is the list of the mail that shows like which inbox it is that it's a part of.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't care for that either, but they do that so that they can tell whose mail is who and be able to look at it in the same view.
Yeah.
And so once I was like, oh, you need like the column list view, right?
But okay.
And then I was go here and select that, and he goes, oh, it's back. And I was like, because I didn't have any fucking idea what he wanted.
And this isn't even like generational. My brother is my younger brother, younger than me.
Yeah.
Sent me a text. Today's Wednesday. It may have been Monday. So his transmission died. He was borrowing my dad's car, which I've replaced the deck in. It has wireless and wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. My brother is Apple agnostic, does not like, so he has Androids. While he was using my dad's car, hardwired, he got used to Android Auto, and he's like, oh, this is fucking nice. He has a 2021 Kia K5.
And he's like, how do I do this?
Right. So he sends me a text, and he's like, okay.
It doesn't have it? Oh.
He's like, so while I was using Dad's car.
Oh, here we go.
It was not. Goddamn, that Android. Auto. It's just. It's nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
And it was really nice
for sure.
He's like, and my car did have it, but then it stopped working, and so I can pair to it over Bluetooth. He can pair Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So send his music over Bluetooth.
But it's a wired CarPlay.
Maybe not.
Okay.
So he's like, so I can only play my stuff, but it doesn't do the Android Auto thing. He's like, but I'm pretty sure it used to, because car dealership maintenance schedules years back, he thought he had it, and then it went away. And I don't know if it was because he changed phones or something happened with a software update on the Kia. He didn't elaborate, but he's like, it was there, I think, and it went away.
Right.
Pretty sure. And then I took it went in a dealer for like a routine maintenance thing. I was like, hey, the thing I think was there, I think isn't there.
Uh-huh.
And the dealer guy was like, yeah, for $30 we can put in a key that unlocks features, entertainment features. And he was like, no, because I had it, but why would I pay for it all?
Yeah, why do I need to pay for it?
And at that moment, I'm seeing all of the current stuff. If you're watching any new car stuff, you can see the onset of, certainly with EVs, this sort of subscription a la carte service. I'm just going to say something like hands-free driving. Some of these things are starting to become boutique software unlocks for your car as a subscription service versus I bought the fucking car, is everything unlocked, which is not the same as me going and buying a Cobb tuner for my RS and finding 25 fucking extra horsepower. That's different. This is like your car could do wireless CarPlay, but it doesn't. But if you give me $25 a month, I'll unlock it.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm like, well, maybe he thinks that's the case here. So I punch in his car. No, it's a native feature of his car. There were quick return summaries on some radio screen-sized Kias that had a software unlock for wireless CarPlay,
Oh.
but I could not find anything that said it was a feature that a customer did have that then became locked.
Right.
But in pulling up
That would
everything for his
be-
car,
That would be really fucked
that would
up.
be shady as fuck.
Yes. That's a
But
Tesla.
but
thing.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
I would not put it past it.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, it's new and better, and we redid the app, and because it's
Yeah.
redone, yeah. But everything I pulled up for his car said that it was a native feature, wired Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. I'm like, brother,
You got it.
You should. It's there.
And how long has he since 21? He bought it new.
Yeah. Yes. Like it's
Yeah.
there. And so something has happened where he thinks he can only pair it.
Did he get a new phone?
I don't know. And he hasn't. I'm like, brother, try hardlining it. It may be that wireless CarPlay and Android Auto is no longer supported, but everything I have found in the last 10 minutes says bare minimum, if you hardline that into the input that's supposed to be for the media system, not like a charging port, it should do Android Auto
I think.
as soon as you jack in.
Don't you have to download Android Auto app?
And you would, yes, he would have to have that. But,
So he has to download that.
But since he
But I'm
did
s-
it in my dad's car, I know that he would
Oh,
have the app.
That's true.
Right.
You're right.
So I know he should have the app. It's
You got to hit setup on your car's dashboard.
right. So it's possible. And he showed me his dash, and it was like Android Auto's grayed out. But without knowing, is it because he's paired over Bluetooth and he has to break the pair and forget the device and like
That's possible.
reinitialize a new Android Auto thing? I don't know.
I know on some older, I think my car's included in this, CarPlay,
Mm-hmm.
it's only wired CarPlay on my car. I use an adapter for wireless, but if I'm using it natively, it's wired.
Mm-hmm.
But if I use CarPlay and then I can't use what I'm getting at is I can't use CarPlay and also have my phone attached through Bluetooth.
Right. Yes.
So that's a
So
problem.
right. So there were a couple things, and then after telling him, like, no, look, brother, here's a screenshot. Like you've got it. Even it's not like he has the fancy model. Even the not fancy models,
yeah.
have this built in.
Yeah.
Like you should have it. Like if you're gonna go get some fucking cables and just hardline your shit.
Yeah.
And see it. He's like, oh, I don't really ever plug. Well, fucking do it. If you want the fucking Android Auto, come on, brother. Jesus, go get a goddamn cable. It's going to take you 5 minutes to walk in the house.
It says here, activate Android Auto, connect your device via USB or Bluetooth, then select Android Auto icon on your car's display.
Right. Yeah. Now, the Teddy, the Colorado out here, doesn't support wireless, but it's wired native. The deck is
nice.
Right. So I jacked in. Do you want CarPlay this device? Allow. Yes. Fuck it. Sweet. Bing. Bang.
Right away.
Done. Will it do wireless? No. Could we do the dongle thing? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But hardline, you're going to charge. You're going to think it's got a huge ass cubby. Just fucking chuck it in the fucking cup holder. Everything's fine. It does it native. I don't have to buy a deck. He doesn't have to buy a deck.
Or a dick.
It fucking works.
Yeah.
2 hands on the meat.
Yeah, for sure.
But he is younger, so it's not
right.
Some people just don't like.
It's too. I don't know. I don't know.
It's not my thing.
I don't know how it works. It worked. I'm pretty sure it worked at one point, but I don't know. It just stopped working.
Yeah, and I haven't run through any simple like flowchart things to work through it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know the thing, which is fine.
I'm not sure.
But it's not generational. I guess
I'm just thinking like Google is your best friend. Because that's how I fixed Raj's thing. I was like, I'm looking at my mail and I'm like going, I'm looking like, I don't know. Then I just fucking Googled, how do I show the columns in Mac OS 10 mail?
Yeah.
And then it like popped up and it was like an Apple thing.
Yeah.
Go here, do this. And I was like, oh shit. Okay, Raj. Before I'd even like he was like typing to me, and I'm like, I don't even care. Go do this shit. And then he's like, oh yeah, that worked. It's back. And he sends another picture of his screen, which cracks me up. And he won't put messages on his computer because Di uses the computer also, and he doesn't want Di to see his messages.
Oh,
so there's that whole thing going on. I'm like, we can create 2 different users. That would just cause fucking chaos.
That's way too much.
Oh yeah,
Who am I logged in as?
Yeah,
this isn't my wallpaper.
This isn't me.
Who did this?
Why is Nan looking at my mail, my messages?
What kind of Mac do they have?
He has a mini. I think it's one of the new small. Is it
the new guys?
Smaller mini?
Okay, so it's not like they can have one each. I tell you what.
No, I mean it's too much.
I trust my wife.
Oh,
with all things.
No fucks.
But I could not share a computer.
Well, I mean, for all intents, the computer at home is my computer. But and Shanna has like her phone, and she has her iPad.
Yeah.
And I think she has an old Mac laptop that barely works.
Yeah.
She never uses. But she rarely ever wants to use the computer. And I think the computer more or less is intimidating to her to a certain extent. So she doesn't really care to use it. She's fine using her iPad or her phone. But it's there all the time. It's ready to go whenever she wants to use it. I don't care.
A significant amount of like PC stuff still. And she for Christmas got herself an MacBook Air. So that she can start to try and transition to that.
Yeah.
Because now a lot of her PC remote stuff was tied to her dad's company, which is no longer. So she's been trying to make a transition. But she does enough stuff on the horsepower of a computer that she needs her
she understands the benefits of having a computer over using a phone
and is certainly savvy enough that, she just uses her own device. She has a mini iPad mini.
Yeah.
And her phone, but she does PC work. I'd say laptop work. We'd have to be in pretty dire straits to have to start consolidating devices where we would have to share because my stuff
is customized for you.
Yeah. It's like the office.
Yeah.
She is more than welcome to be in the office and use anything in the office if she ever wanted to.
Sure.
If someone needed to use my computer for whatever reason and sit down in my chair and use my computer, go nuts. I have nothing to hide. It's not like it's
just
locked.
Don't look in that one folder.
It's not locked. Right. 2 hands.
This is the meat folder.
The meat folder. Meat and dolphin holes. What? That's weird.
It's okay. It's so tired.
But she does because she has her own space. And she has her own canvas on her laptop that she uses as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's her own space.
Yeah.
I would never have that many Chrome tabs open.
I have so many Safari tabs open. It's not even funny.
And no one,
to my own detriment.
No one touches the fucking iMac.
Oh, really?
Except
you.
Except me.
No one has any interest in using it, huh?
No. But everyone has the Apple device. Piper MacBook Air, pretty much, that's what she took with her to UCSB.
I'm so proud of you guys.
When
I met you,
we're learning.
You had zero interest in iPhones and Macs at all.
Here's my great regret. I probably waited 2 to 3 years too long to roll my dad into a Apple desktop thing, whether it was a mini or an Air.
Well, he's got an iPhone,
yes,
but he's using a Windows laptop.
Yes.
Don't you think it would be fucking magical for him if he had the ability to have some of the shit that's on his phone on his Mac, his messages. A lot of this stuff he could,
Yes, I just don't know.
Do you think that
and
would
because he's using Chrome, realistically, most of the stuff he uses
would come over anyway.
It would come over anyway. I just don't know where his absorption level is, and especially as I potentially start looking at some sort of, a job occupation thing. If I'm not there, and his thing is not something he's familiar with, how bones?
I have an idea for you.
Okay.
You have an iMac here.
Yes.
You don't use that much.
I mean,
you're editing video on it, right? But you're not using it. You don't use it for the day to day, or do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
well. Here's just an idea that you could try.
Okay.
Make a new account on that machine for your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Log in with his fucking Apple ID and the whole 9 on that account, and let him see. Like, hey, sit down and try this.
Mm-hmm.
Would this be something that you would be? You look at, you have messages.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Chrome with all your tabs are already in there.
Mm-hmm.
Would this be something that you would be usable or helpful for you?
You know what?
For a home thing.
It's funny that you mention that, and that, perhaps I'm probably downplaying his ability because God, this was probably middle of February. He brought his laptop down for something for Little League. He needed some sign up stuff done or needed something done on his laptop. And he's using an Asus that I've given to the kids.
Yeah.
So he didn't bring the charger down.
Okay.
But he's like, I went to power it off and then I forgot something, so I powered it back on and then it said the battery was dead. And I was like, well, where were you doing? My instinct was
porn.
Where'd you fuck up? Like, where were you downloading?
Straight to porn.
Yeah, what were you doing that was ripping through the CPU as you logged off real fast, hitting that power button?
Yeah.
That it ate the battery. And he's like, I was doing nothing. Nothing. I'm like, okay.
Most of that energy was on my groin.
Yeah, I got 2 hands, son. Like, same.
Double fist of meat.
Same. If I had 3 hands.
Like grandfather, like son, like son.
God damn. Someone get me a backhoe. Hold this shit. I was instantaneously pissed that my dad had been somewhere that had drained the battery or was doing something to drain the battery. And so I'm like, but he was adamant. All I did was unplug it, and it fucking battery went from like 100 to 0.
This thing,
right?
Yeah.
I'm like, sure it did, Dad. Sure it did. I'm like, well, I can see, and he's like, I didn't do anything, and then I turned it on, and then I plugged it back in, and then it got a charge like to 35% or so. But then as soon as I like went to power it off, and unplugged it, it said it was out of battery again. In getting that much of the story, I'm like, oh, okay, well, actually, how old is this? And it was like a 2021.
Like 1906.
It was just after COVID. I'd bought him a new Haas. I'm like, oh, shit, 2026.
This is an old machine, damn it.
It's kind of old. And after poking through Windows utilities to get the battery age and then pull up the audit of how the battery was discharging, it was like, plugged in, 100%, plugged in, 100%, plugged in, 100%, unplugged,
0,
95%, 55%, 35%, 0%. And then you see power off, and then you see power on, AC line plugged in, battery charging, and I went, oh, okay, yeah, it was that's dead. Battery is
classic,
fucking dead. I went, okay. But I'm like, as I proved to him, and then walking back my sarcastic irritation of what he did, is that it was mechanical. The battery had fucking done all of its discharge cycles, and it was a piece of shit. Like, oh, well, yeah, we'll just buy a Asus, a new battery replacement, and YouTube. how to replace a successful battery replacement. I can do that. Yep. And then it's $35. Oh, perfect. So, and he's like, do I need a new laptop? Can I buy it?
Is he looking to buy a new
right.
machine?
I'm like, Jesus, that was fast. He was. Do I have to buy a new one? Is it time to buy a new one? And I'm like, oh, fucking.
Give me a second.
Jesus, Johnny, jump up. Holy fuck. But do you have money to burn? Jesus, Dad. Fuck, I could use a planer. Fuck. And I'm like, no, Dad, you don't need a whole new laptop. Like
unless you really want one.
I mean, the horsepower here is fine. It's just that your battery is dead to the fucking world. He's like, oh, okay. But I'm like, I'm not going to buy you a battery right now because I need to do some research to make sure these work and the model, blah, 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 blah. Replace the battery a week later, 30 minutes or less. It was a piece of cake, and then he's back up and running, But he was ready to new thing. And if I do wonder if I'd have just been like, yeah.
MacBook Neo.
Here you go. This is your new PC. And he'd be like, oh, it looks so different. Yeah, it's a new Windows OS, Dad.
Perfect. That's the new Windows.
Yeah, it's like more touchy-feely for old people.
It's the new Windows called Mac OS.
Yeah, it's like Mac OS. Windows Tahoe.
That's hilarious.
I would probably, he would buy anything I sold him if it was tech related.
Yeah.
But he was ready to just it's a new shit.
I'm just thinking if it was time for him to have a machine, that would be a good way to introduce the Mac to him. You can delete the user later, but hey, give this a whirl.
I think what would be problematic for him is that he has a reasonably, it's a 17-inch screen. And
the smaller screen.
Eyesight related. I would have to then sell him on a monitor to get him above the 15-inch.
Yeah.
Reasonably priced Apple hardware.
I don't even know how big the screen is on the Neo. Is it small? Is it 12-inch or something?
15 or
is
under.
Is it 15?
Yeah. It might be 15. And that'd be, then I'm like, well, fuck, now I have to get him a cable that he has to plug into if he ever moves it. Coming down here.
It's even smaller. It's a 13.
Is it a 13? Yeah. He couldn't work with it. So it would be an external monitor. Not that that's a problem, but now I'm having to have him put another thing on his desk that he may not maintain or he may not know how, and then he'll have to do cabling all the time probably with a dock.
That reminds me of Millie when we were limping her laptop through school.
Yeah.
I think she ran out of space on the internal drive.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And so she was running on a external disk that was her boot up disk that was wired into the USB port or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so she would be at school and take it out, and here's this fucking cable hanging off the side and
Frankenstein shit.
Yeah, it was problematic. Chandler just took so remember we gave her that MacBook Pro that was Chandler's?
Yes.
And then she immediately put water all over it and cooked it.
Oh, yes.
In her bag.
Yeah.
Chandler just took that machine tonight when he was at the house. So I don't know what he's going to try and open it and look at it. I'm like, that
is he?
Motherfucker's corroded is what it is.
Oh, yeah, because that's what you were told, right?
Yeah. Well, I looked at it. It was terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then Shan's like, it became the conversation of, well, she could just get a MacBook Neo,
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need anything special out of a machine.
What does she have now?
She has an Air.
Right.
That is not hers. It was loaned by the teacher that Shanna works with.
Yeah.
And so she's been using that. We upgraded. I upgraded the drive in it, so she had a better drive inside.
Right.
And then the idea was, that was after she ruined the MacBook Pro.
Right.
And then the idea was that she would get a new machine at some point and then
return it to the teacher.
And then I would just let her keep the bigger storage. Like, I don't care. Thanks for letting us use it.
Right.
That never happened. So she just still has it. And she still uses it.
Well, she makes big money. She should get her.
She's
get herself
the big
a Neo.
money.
Yeah.
Big prizes.
Come on, fucking sack up. Get yourself a Neo, young lady.
Yeah.
Or a Mini. Really, Mini.
I mean, she's a laptop person. So, you know, she's like kind of that generation of like, I can lurk on my computer on my bed.
I love this thing. I love my Air.
Yeah.
I don't use it in a mobility facet. It is a...
So you don't sit down on the couch in front of the TV and tap away on it?
No. Not if I'm... No. Most of my... No, I don't. It's at the desk. I use it at the desk. It is a really fantastic extra monitor for trading things.
Yeah.
And yes.
Chandler brought over tonight his new MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
Which is like I think a mid-grade with 24 gigs of RAM.
Mm-hmm.
Nice machine. Fast.
Yeah.
Very fast. He was running Cyberpunk on it.
Yeah.
At like 120 frames. It looked gorgeous. I was like, this machine's fucking fast.
Mm-hmm.
It was warming up. It was on battery.
Yeah.
But it was warming up. The keyboard was starting to get a little warm, and the bottom was very toasty.
Oh.
You could hear the fan kind of just very lightly. You could hear it in there whirring.
Yeah.
But it was working, doing 120 frames a second.
Oh, sure.
You know.
Yeah.
But quick machine. I mean, you know.
That's M5?
M5 Pro?
What? Fuck. Oh, yeah, because he has the Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
M5. They have I think there's a M5 Max or something, which is the bigger chip.
Yeah.
I think in the MacBook Pro. He doesn't have that one.
Yeah. Extra nut dragging across the silicon.
Pretty much.
Team Apple.
I don't know. Like, I used to be into all the specs and know all the machines.
Yeah.
I don't give too many shits anymore.
Oh, God, we're so close to time, but this is such a great topic. I don't know about your use case. Personally, I feel like I've reached because I was a guy that constantly rotated. Bigger, faster, quicker, new, better to handle. Just all the new. Constantly.
Yeah.
Because I always liked working on the fastest, best, most updated, new hardware.
Which is great in the command line.
Sure.
It really registers
you'd
those
be surprised.
Typing clicks faster.
What I started to run into was even the things where I was resource heavy.
Yeah.
I started to plateau where I no longer needed.
You didn't see any benefit.
It was diminishing returns.
Yeah.
It was diminishing returns. And I think where I got to that point was somewhere in 2016, because that was the last time I built an ad hoc a la carte PC on my own.
Purpose built.
Overbuilt.
Yeah.
And it got me to last year.
Yeah.
And it was like
9 years.
Whereas I used to rotate a graphics card every other year at the worst. It was like, oh no, I'm gaming on this thing and I'm doing Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator, and rotate the biggest new hotness,
right?
Because I need to do this at this FPS. Somewhere after 2016 and that rig, I started to plateau in. Well, actually, this is doing. This has the horsepower. The horsepower is here, and
I think some of that, don't you think, is the performance requirements of software sort of have dropped out a little bit.
It's certainly possible.
Right. And so
Right.
your machine that you built up to be this purebred horse at one point is still a purebred horse, and the software updates have come, but the software that you typically use aren't outstripping the horsepower of the machine necessarily.
I think, I mean, we're double dipping with PC and Mac here, but if I'd have been using Adobe Premiere when I took over the show from a YouTube compiling standpoint from Data's, if I'd have been using Adobe Premiere on my PC, I think things would have been different. But I bought that iMac, and it has never chugged.
Yeah.
And I've been doing the show from the YouTube perspective since its inception.
Yeah.
Its purpose was to do the YouTube compile in Final Cut.
Yeah.
Through the updates, which it's no longer
updatable.
It's an Intel, right. So it's at its end of life as far as support of
the OS.
Yeah. And it's still
doing the thing.
It still does the thing perfectly fine.
Yeah. I
feel like I'm very confident. If I'd have been doing this on a PC, I would not have made it as far as I did with the rig I had in 2016. I'd have had to have video card, certainly. And now, I mean, video cards with AI shit, you're a $1,200 fucking outflow almost every other year.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's bonkers.
But the iMac running the Intel chipset and chip,
whatever graphics card it uses.
I did upscale the ADI Radeon on it.
Yeah.
And I have upgraded memory. But that was within 1 to 2 years of the memory was in. I'm like, oh, well, fucking.
Yeah.
I can add memory.
Could use some more RAM.
Memory, you pop a panel off and fucking throw the sticks in there.
Yeah.
So I think there's context. I still have no problems cranking out in 2026 YouTube episodes at
hour plus long.
Right.
Yeah.
100 and something gigs per camera.
Yeah.
On that machine, fine.
Yeah.
I would like to upgrade to something better. Like your son puts the fucking MacBook Pro in there. I'm like, oh fuck. But I cannot justify.
No.
Because everything in my house absolutely does what it has to do.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, my my M1 Mac Mini is probably maybe slightly more capable than the iMac.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot of machine, but the new Apple Silicon machines are so much more efficient.
Yeah.
That the performance wise is a big difference.
I'm almost scared because your son asked us the other day. He's like, have you done a 1-to-1 on the new Air with the Mac Silicon versus the iMac?
Yeah.
I'm almost scared to do that.
Yeah.
Because then that means, well, why do I even have that?
Right.
Because if this will do it.
Oh, that would do it for sure.
Right. With all the plugins, it'll just probably fucking crunch through it.
Yeah. The big difference might be the RAM.
The USB bus is faster.
Yeah.
I would do it straight from an SSD, which is faster. Sure, the video is not nearly as fast, but Mac, graphics on silicon, fucking, who knows?
The render time is going to be what?
Sure.
I guarantee you should try that.
One time, yeah.
You should.
Like, who wants a fucking 27-inch iMac?
You should render the same job on both systems and see which one's quicker. I bet you it's that machine.
I bet it'd crank the shit out of it. I bet it would.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, well, now I'm going out onto the couch with the fucking MacBook Air to build the show.
That's true. You could do that. But then
also,
then
like, God damn it,
you're losing out on screen real estate too. There's
Oh, yeah.
trade-offs.
Yeah.
There's trade-offs.
It's a gorgeous screen. Did you know it's 2 screens at 4K, and they use a special logic board to make it do that Retina?
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hmm.
We're out of fucking time. there is a whole subset of people that are buying those
IMAX?
Intel-based iMacs with the Retinas
Just to get the screen.
just for the screen to compete with the studios.
Oh.
Because it is cheaper to turn those
a
into
used
just
iMac.
screen
Yeah.
Retina screens instead of buying a studio. A huge market for that.
Oh, that's
Like,
interesting. Maybe I could.
Really?
How big of a market?
Because if this fucking crunches through a fucking YouTube episode,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a gorgeous screen.
Yeah.
That Retina screen's fucking amazing. Anyway,
Yeah. All right.
we're at time, sir, for the 800th time of being at time.
Yeah.
You should return the cart.
Wash your hands.
Wash your ass.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote, and vote, please.
Do the kindness.
Pick up a broom,
Wear a helmet.
and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Holy shit, I still needed the card.
I'm not as brain dumb as I thought.
We probably would have done it without cheat codes. All right, anyway, catch you next week.
Later.
Bye.